battles out by the blue line. Win those battles if you're a winger.
Matt Bartkowski fires on Rene. There I go. Didn't take long, did it? 38. Picking up the back of the goal, indirect. Rattles off Kelly skates. Soderberg the self-pass. Deeks around Jokinen, comes laterally. Eriksson holds his charge to stay onside. Seidenberg with purpose, and Hutton sticks it to the corner. This block as he went down and took it in the upper body. Marchand with the steal. Bergeron closes. Marchand scores! Bruins force a turnover, and Marchand scores a goal scorer's goal. Right up where Mama keeps the gluten-free cookies.
And when Marchand moves the puck a little quicker, he has times when he hangs on to it, probably a stride too long, maybe 2 strides too long. But when he moves it quickly, he knows he's going to get it back in a good spot, especially when you play with a guy like Bergeron, even Riley Smith. Good back check pressure in the neutral, in the offensive zone, frees that turnover on a bouncing puck, and there's that quick movement.
Walks in, fakes, now gives to Hamilton, back to Smith, over to Soderberg. The big triangle, the shot saved by Hutton. Eriksson crossed the goal mouth, but Hamilton couldn't control it. Had legs. Marchand spills it over to Krejci. Krug to Krejci, the wrist shot skips in on Hutton, and he hangs on with the top of the circle of Marchand, looking for the doorstep tip, but it goes wide. Jokinen is out of the box. Krug rings the post on the glove side of Hutton, getting good traffic in front. It's ahead to James Neal. Neal the shift on Krug, gives to Colin Wilson. He closes and scores! The Bruins let Nashville spring into the Boston zone, and Colin Wilson stays hot. It's 1-1.
Bruins just kind of overplaying the middle of the ice. The Wilson's going to have too much room. Can't even say he's coming down the left wing lane. He's kind of drifted to the middle. Little step inside move by Neal. And even though the Bruins, you see 3 black jerseys, with Soderberg being the 3rd one on the back pressure. But that little hesitation move, and now Miller has to come way over. He probably could have
so over there. Torrey Krug into space. Krejci scores! David Krejci with a rocket, his first goal since his return, and the Bruins are back ahead, using the power play to their advantage.
Well, the Bruins do a nice job. When Krejci's coming through the neutral zone, he really doesn't have an option, so he has to wire it around, which means you have to get the puck back. Puck retrieval, 3 Bruins down there, 3 Predators. Chara frees it up. Lucic wisely rips it up the boards. He knows Krug's going to be at that point. And because you have 3 Predators on one side of the ice on the overload, that's going to open up plenty of space on the opposite side.
Järnkrok returns it. It bounces around outside the blue line. Järnkrok gets around Campbell and scores. Calle Järnkrok busts one through Tuukka Rask. And from Rask's body language, looks as if he'd like that one back.
It was right at him. One of those shots is right at Tuukka Rask, and it goes right through the 6-hole. Between the chest protector, the blocker, under the arm, squeezes through. But that's what Nashville does. They compete. A couple of pitches on each side of the ice. The Bruins are just forced to chip the puck to the neutral zone. Järnkrok's going to just come right through Campbell, jump on that loose puck, fire it through Seidenberg. And that's a save you got to have.
But Nashville coming in tonight 11-7-1, a 605 point percent. Krejci to the dot, the shot saved by Hutton, the wraparound, the backhand, but Hutton has his skate against the post. Smith can't pry it past Bartley. Bartkowski sees space and he sprints into it. Now going 1 against 4 as the Bruins change out behind his rush. Bartkowski takes a big hit from Bartley, who's got it. Seidenberg with a big hit on Neal. Krejci bouncing it over to Bartkowski to Lucic. He tosses the puck into Weber's corner. Josi on the diagonal, and Cunningham jumps on his back. Jokinen taps to Bork near the goal. Krug keeps him forward to the goal line. Jones backs up and wrists it all the way through, and Rask makes a reflex left leg save at the very last moment. Krug without a stick. Ellis closes, the shot deflects, and Rask bats it to the corner as he dove at the bouncing puck. Wilson the one-touch pass. Smith tries the shot, and Rask makes the save. See a sweet backhand pass. Here's Eriksson over the line, drops to Bartkowski in front for Eriksson. passes are that perfect.
David Krejci makes the play in the defensive zone. The puck comes up the wall. He's able to corral this puck and his vision to use that little drop pass, and that allows Bartkowski to activate. And even though the pass from Eriksson is kind of in the skates of Bartkowski, that's where it had to be because that's where the lane was. Bartkowski gets up the ice so fast. He gets criticized at times for his offensive instincts, but this is a heck of a play. Little pump fake as if he's going to shoot it, slides it across, good net drive.
Bartkowski goes north and south. Bergeron gets around Josi, backhands it to the corner for Marchand. Marchand back to Chara, the blast, saved by Hutton. It's underneath, and he gets the whistle. Dean, the shot and the save by Hutton with Riley Smith jamming the goal. Bergeron, the big turn, back to Smith. Now it's Miller. Miller's wrist shot, tipped down, Marchand scores! Marvelous work, all 200 feet. Brad Marchand has his second of the night, and the Bruins have their first two-goal lead.
Yeah, you'd love to take this replay all the way back to what was going on behind the Bruins net in the defensive zone, and then Bergeron comes in and helps out the 2D in order to clean up that D-to-D mess that was going on with the forecheck of the Predators. And Bergeron rips a pass through the neutral zone to Marchand. Marchand protects it off the wall, finds Bergeron coming late. Riley Smith with the net drive. That play just missed.
He jumps up. Chara takes the hit from Forsberg to knock the puck through the corner, but not out. Smith's quick release and a save by Rask, and Smith follows. Stick handles around Chara. Hamilton keeps him on the perimeter. Forsberg into the middle for Fisher. The puck back to Weber. Tries to flatten it. Still gets off a drive. Going just wide of the post, but Rask gloves it for the faceoff. Turncock, he works against Chara. Into Chara's skates. Yarncroc to the corner, and Chara introduces himself shoulder to shoulder, and Yarncroc makes the glass reverberate backward. Correct for Philip Forsberg. Fisher snaps the pass into Josi's skates. He kicks to the stick and then sends it over to Shea Weber. Neal turns and fires, which is what he does best. And Rask makes the save with 9 seconds left. Bartkowski, Seidenberg fans on it as he tried to get it around the boards. There's Bartkowski, and there's Marchand. Bartkowski sprints up ice. Marchand gets twisted at the line. Eriksson walks in, cannot complete the backhand forehand move. So the Bruins with a chance to blow this one apart. Riley Smith to Louis Eriksson, the drive and a save by Hutton. Stick with Krejci to Krug. One touch pass to Lucic. Lucic back to Krug to Krejci below the dot with Marchand into the slot. Cross ice, Chara jams, rebound. Saved by Hutton. Loose, and Hutton pulls it back to his pads. Eriksson to Smith. Smith's wrist shot deflects, goes off the glass. Gabriel Bourque, great hands from Smith to steal from Bourque. Here's Bergeron's shot. And it goes up and over as Hutton.
David Krejci in without a stick.
Krejci curls it back to Krug. Krug's wrist shot off the post. Chara can't control the bouncer. Krejci, Lucic. Past Chara, who cannot control the end boards. Nystrom chips for Jokinen. Jokinen moves around Krejci, drives it on Rask, he spills it out. There's a shot that trickles through Hutton, but he finds it with the stick and whacks it back underneath him. It's attempted misconduct, not a manpower. Weber. Here comes Taylor Beck. The shot scores, and it's 4-3. Well, the Bruins have a few moments of slop after setting up camp in the Nashville end of the ice, and with 13+ minutes to go in the game, it's a one-goal game.
Nashville tries to force a play at the offensive blue line to jump Yarncroc. That isn't there. The puck just kind of gets deflected across the blue line, the Bruins defensive blue line. Chara can't get to it first. Yarncroc can, just taps it to.
Denied all options. Chara's one-timer. Hutton kicks it all the way past the top of the circle. Forsberg turns to the backhand to get it to Smith. The quick release, and Rask makes the save outside his crease. Bruins are in a tussle now. Nashville has not led tonight. Partly the long shot. Rask makes a nice save, but a long rebound all the way to Wilson. Now Jones's wrist shot ramps off Lucic's stick. Back to center, but he looks for a quick re-entry. Huge range on the turn. Drops it off. Nystrom shot saved by Rask. Rebound Smith drills it off the dasher with the puck on edge. Bartley back to Jones. Straight ahead for Fisher. Stick handles into traffic. High shot on Rask. The rebound didn't know where it was. Still loose near the goal mouth. And finally a whistle with the puck underneath. Drawn springs Marchand. Marchand against Seth Jones. Pivots, holds, shields. Marchand turns, fires, and a blocker saved by Hutton. Zone over to Eriksson. He deeks, goes backhand. Kelly's middle. Eriksson scores. Merry Christmas. The Bruins will take it to the holiday with a win over the Nashville Predators.
Just when it looked like the Predators were going to keep this puck in the zone, when Bergeron picked the puck up on the wing boards and Eriksson was available, the puck came away from Bergeron. The Preds try to keep it in the zone. Forsberg takes a swipe at it, but it hits Bergeron and goes back out the neutral zone. Bergeron keeps the play alive, lays the puck across the ice.